Let's race to the 400 meters. There's the woman who won the 200 and has the gold racer ID, Gabby Thomas in lane 4.
She has her hands full.
She's gonna have.
And listen to that welcome from the crowd. We miss Marileidy Paulino, who is out in lane 6. Olympic champ is also in this field. And here is Salwa Eid Naser, who opened her season with a 48-second run, the fastest time ever run this time of year. Didn't look as good in the 200 as I expected, but will certainly factor in the 4.
Former Gator Talitha Diggs in 2. If I'm Gabby Thomas, do I like that Paulino's out there in front of me?
100%.
Right.
She's going to want to pace off of Marileidy Paulino, who doesn't get out too hard, so that's good for Gabby because she is going to need to be patient in this race.
And a tough lane draw for Dina Asher-Smith, who's got ground to make up. Comes in 3rd, but got the challenger lane. Yeah,
lane 1 is going to be really tough for Dina. But she said she actually wanted to be on the inside because she doesn't run the 400 often, so she'll be able to follow the leaders, you know, but it's going to be a tough task for her to overcome lane 1.
Good look at Gabby Thomas. In case you're wondering, the fastest ever 2-day double for people that have run the 200 and 400 is 1:10.93, and it belongs to Sandra Richards-Ross.
Hey, hey.
There you go. Steve Cram, take it away.
Naser is able to come out with a win, and Paulino comes 2nd. She'll secure the 100K.
Well, Naser has already run incredibly quick this year, under 49 seconds. And everybody will be well aware of that, including Paulino. But she must be really encouraged by that 200 yesterday. So where they go first time, Gabby Thomas just letting them move away a little bit. Certainly Paulino started very, very quickly, and Naser in lane 3 is already running down Gabby Thomas as they head into the back straight. Naser has taken a yard or 2 out of Paulino as well. Price is in the middle there, and Gabby Thomas is doing a good job. This is where she's got to try and be strong, not be phased by Naser moving through on that top bend. Where is Paulino? We know she'll come back strong, but Naser's really gone for this. Is she going to pay for going out too hard? Naser has got a good 3, 4, 5 meter lead into the home straight, and look at Gabby Thomas. She's fighting with Paulino. The 200 and 400 Olympic champions are a long way behind the winner, but who's going to get the slab? Naser wins it. Thomas.
Gabby got it.
Gets 2nd.
She got it.
Whoa. Well, 48.67, that's incredibly quick, and that'll be a new personal best for Gabby Thomas, taking 2nd place. Well, if that wasn't somebody running for points, I don't know what is.
I had a feeling.
Michael, he's impressed.
I had a feeling she had something up her sleeve. So 40, as I would have expected, Naser jumped out on Gabby right away. She knows that she's going to have the strength in the latter part of the race, and that's her style in the 400 meters. Not as tall as most 400-meter runners, but runs with great range. I love how her hips open, and she's also very relaxed for someone that small. Now, Gabby kept her composure, knowing that with the stagger made up on her, she's well behind, but still focused on her lane and still was probably focused on Paulino, knowing if you're coming into this looking at points, you have Paulino in your sights, that's what you're looking at. So she's basically looking at 100K walking around, running around the corner next to her. But the commanding lead that we have here with Naser is obviously showing that the time off is out of her legs. Her feet are back under her, and she's ready to be world champion again in this 400 meters.
Oh, you just saw Paulino, those last 3 or 4 strides, gave it up. Just Gabby Thomas is coming past me.
She was feeling it. She probably saw that money at the line. But Naser is looking strong, man. Michael Johnson approved.
Yeah, well done, Gabby Thomas. What a great set of races. I mean, the 200 was a little bit kind of workmanlike for her. You know, it was very windy yesterday. Yeah. She was dominant and she won it. But that 400 meters, let's not take anything away from Naser. That was a superb run. 48.67. That is fast. In April. That is fast.
The Grand Slam track meet delivered one of the most exciting women's 400-meter races of the season, featuring a star-studded lineup and a stunning result. While fans were focused on familiar names like Gabby Thomas and Marileidy Paulino, it was Bahrain's Salwa Eid Naser who stole the show with a spectacular victory in 48.67 seconds, one of the fastest times ever recorded in April. Gabby Thomas, known primarily for her dominance in the 200 meters, had already impressed by winning the 200m earlier in the meet. But stepping into lane 4 for the 400m, she knew she was facing a different kind of challenge. With Paulino, the reigning Olympic champion, out in lane 6, and Naser, a former world champion, just inside her in lane 3, the race was destined to be tactical, fast, and dramatic. From the gun, Naser wasted no time. She surged ahead on the backstretch, quickly making up the stagger on Thomas and closing the gap on Paulino. Her aggressive start created a significant lead by the final bend, leaving the rest of the field playing catch-up. Meanwhile, Gabby Thomas executed a smart and patient race strategy. Though she was overtaken early, she stayed composed, focusing on her form and rhythm as she tracked Paulino ahead of her. Paulino, usually known for her strong finishes, couldn't find her trademark closing speed this time. Instead, it was Thomas who powered through the final meters, overtaking the Dominican star just before the line to claim second place in a personal best of 49.14 seconds. Paulino, whose remarkable 16 race win streak in the 400m ended here, crossed the line in third with a still impressive 49.35. Salwa Eid Naser's win wasn't just dominant, it was a statement. After time away from the sport, she showed that she's once again a top contender on the global stage. Her time of 48.67 ranks among the fastest early season marks in history and signals she's more than ready to fight for a world title later this year. This race was also a huge moment for Gabby Thomas. Running a lifetime best less than 24 hours after winning the 200m, she proved she's a serious threat in the 400m too. Her composure, strength, and racing intelligence stood out, and this performance will likely change how her opponents view her versatility. Paulino, while not victorious this time, remains a major force. One race doesn't erase her long record of dominance. Still, this result shows that the women's 400-meter field is more open than ever, and the road to Olympic and World Championship gold will be fiercely contested. Track fans around the world were treated to a race filled with speed, grit, and elite performances. With Naser back in form, Thomas expanding her range, and Paulino still among the best, the women's 400 meters is heating up, and this showdown was only the beginning.